Mike, why are you sharing your personal medical information with the public on YouTube? Don't you care what your friends, your family, your coworkers, your boss think? Because I have shared that I have social anxiety disorder, diabetes, and I had alcoholism. So why do I do that publicly? Well, first, I'm going to say I'm not a young spring chicken. I'm 52 years old. And there's something that happens as you get older. You don't really feel shame in the same way. You don't really care as much. And you know what you learn also? Not only do you not care as much about what other people think, you learn that other people really don't care about what you're doing as much. I mean, think about your job. Yeah, you might talk about it a little bit when you're with your family at a get-together. What are you doing? Are you keeping busy? How's it going with whatever job you have? But do you even talk about your job? Really? And YouTube, for people who are not on this platform, may not know, is a job. What do I mean by nobody cares? Do my in-laws really care that I have diabetes or that I have social anxiety? Like, they didn't know that anyway. I mean, just by being around me for 20 years. I've been married to my wife for 20 years. Do they care that much that I had an alcohol problem? They've seen me. It wasn't obvious. Again, I've said that nobody really knew. But that's now also in the past. I haven't even had any alcohol in over 5 months now. And my wife says I'm the one who should be celebrating that. And for you, please celebrate that, because the idea of this channel is that I want us, all of us, to build a community. Sort of like Alcoholics Anonymous. Except you're going to say, well, this is YouTube, and even if I do leave comments in the comments below, and I have a problem, well, I'm not anonymous. But could you be? Could you be? You could have many different names when you leave your comment. You don't have to leave your name as your actual name. I just sent a comment to a creator named, well, he goes by the name of Old Mike, from Old Me Living Better, and buy him a cup of coffee and subscribe to his channel. And it was the first comment that I had received back on this channel. Right now it's called History Happens Every Day, but that's going to change. And he gave me advice. This man took the time, a YouTuber, someone you see on TV, took the time to look at my videos and tell me what he actually thought. Now, I'm not just gonna give him nothing for that, I'm gonna buy him that cup of coffee that he wants, believe me. I mean, that's unbelievable to me that he responded. This man who I don't know personally, or in any way, matter, shape, or form, but for some reason, I felt, and he's 81 years old, I felt that he meant it when he said he responds to to people who send comments. I'm thinking, well, no, that doesn't really happen. But it does. We meaning people putting this information out, our channel, our program, our episodes, that we really read, and we're real people, those comments. And I would certainly respond, just like old Mike did. You're talking to a real person. They may not live next to you. They may not be in your town, in your state, in your country. And I've been the viewer of most of my own content. But I think that's going to change. Age. And I think this really does matter. Of saying I'm 52. I think as you get older, you are more willing to want to help those who are younger than you. I have children. I certainly want to help my children. But not just that. Like, you can engage in a community. And I feel I can be connected with you that way. Because I'm going to tell you, whether I'm at work, whether I'm with my families at get-togethers, my extended family I'm talking about, not my immediate family. We talk all the time. I don't know if I really have a community. I don't have friends. I have acquaintances. I have people I talk to at work. But I don't have friends that I just call up on the phone. And I mean friends even from high school or after high school anymore. Maybe in that way I didn't feel part of a community, but that's not really true. When you have a family, you're the community. And I'm one of the elders, as obviously dad, in my family's community. In the house. And outside of the house. So I have a role here. But I think it's time for myself to have a larger role with you. You who are interested in managing your health. And it doesn't have to be diabetes like I have. It doesn't have to be that you have a problem with alcohol like I had for many, many years. It doesn't have to be that you have social anxiety like I have still. And yes, I know there are HIPAA laws. My therapist can't say a word about what I talk to them about. It's confidential. My doctor can't say the medical problems that I have. That's also confidential. We all know that. We sign there. We know whatever we say is between us and our doctor, us and our therapist. But I'm doing this publicly, so anybody can see it. But I'm going to tell you, on YouTube, another reason I'm not worried about, anybody just finding out, is because you have to be really interested in something on YouTube, first of all, to find it. There are so many millions, tens of millions of things you could potentially watch on YouTube anyway, to even want to find the topic I'm talking about now, health, and managing it and improving your health. But you actually have to want to click on it. And it's not that necessarily easy to find. Because most people are just, and I mean even your immediate family, I mean your friends, if you do have friends, are going to be searching for, if they're even on YouTube anyway, but a lot of people are now. It's a huge platform, the biggest really, right? they're looking up what they want to look up, right? They might just want to see Mr. Beast. One thing you learn about YouTube people is they're real people. You know, we think of actors in the movies, the Oscars are coming up this weekend, as, you know, these celebrities who aren't somehow real people. They're extraordinary. And it is. They have an ability to talk on camera, to get people interested with that hook in 30 seconds, and make things so interesting that people stick around for their entire videos. Just like the movies get us interested right away. Now, there you're paying money, so you're more likely to stay anyway. But it's hard to get people interested in things because your time is valuable. People's time is valuable. Your family's time is valuable to them. They don't have to be interested in what you're doing. I know at even get-togethers, most of the time, I'm not necessarily engaged in conversations even there. Now, you may find that strange. My wife usually is, but this is a way for us to form a community. And I'm just talking to a camera here, but am I? Because you're watching it, if you're hearing this, and please comment below if this is interesting to you, if this content is interesting to you, if forming communities over health is interesting to you. And you can do it anonymously if you comment. I don't have to know, and no one else has to know, again, your real name. But if it helps you get better, I don't care if it's one person. That's good enough for me. I've helped somebody. In addition to helping myself with getting my own diabetes under control. This is day 10 of my 30-day challenge to get my diabetes totally managed so that I'm living my life better for myself and for my family. And the other part of my challenge is to keep going to work every day, feeling good enough to do it. And today is, I believe, the 7th day in a row. Remember, positive reinforcement. For you too, remember that if you're struggling with something, clap for yourself, give yourself a pat on the back, maybe buy yourself something. That will help you continue. It really will. So good luck to you. And that's it for this episode. Michael out.